Hey, today I want to go over an issue that I have every now and then. It's just a quick tip for you guys. It's how to scan in movies or videos that won't scan into your Kodi library. Every now and then there's movies that will not scan in. Generally, it's because either the name of the movie's incorrect or the year is incorrect. So this was the quickest and most efficient way I found to be able to go through, see what isn't scanned in, and get it scanned in. The first thing you're gonna need is missing movies. This is a Kodi app that you can run and it'll tell you what files you have on your computer, or that Kodi knows is there but isn't actually scanned into your library and scraped in. So go ahead and install this if you don't have it. It's a great app and it's really helpful if you have a large library. So go ahead and click on missing movies, then missing movies again. All these files in here are files that are in your media folder on your computer that Kodi knows it should scan in, but for whatever reason, they haven't scanned into your library. They weren't able to be scraped. So, in order to correct this, we're going to go down to videos and then click on files. And I have my movies separated by letter because I have a large library, so it kind of spreads them out a little bit. Just makes it easier on the computer, I feel like. So the example for me today is Stander, Stander, that didn't scan in correctly, so that's the one I'm going to use to show you how to kind of troubleshoot and fix it. So go ahead and click on or find the movie that didn't scan in for you. And we can see here, if you notice, the rest are a little square, but Stander has a folder on it. Anything with that folder icon to the left means that it isn't scanned in. So when you're in your files on your computer and you see something with a folder like that, that's something that didn't scan in and isn't actually scanned into your library. So why wouldn't something scan in? Generally, it's because either the name of the movie is wrong. Sometimes movies have different names, or even more commonly, the year is incorrect. So what I generally do at this point, once I see something isn't scanned in, is I'll go to IMDb and check out some info. So I'm going to open up and find the movie I'm looking for on IMDb. I'm going to check the year first to make sure that's correct according to IMDb. Then I'm going to go down and I'm going to look at the release date. And generally, I look if it was released in like October, November, December, close to the next year coming. Because a lot of the times Cody will have it a year ahead of what it actually is. I'm also going to look at also known as on IMDb to see if the movie was ever called something else. So, under the also known as, this movie in particular was at one point called The Standard Gang, and it was also released in October. So, we have two things to try. We can rename the movie and we can try 2004 instead of 2003. So the next thing to do is actually test this and see if we can get it fixed. So I'm going to try to scan this to library, but I'm not actually going to complete scanning this to library until I fix the file itself. Right now I'm just testing stuff. So I'm going to try the name change, and that doesn't work. So now I'm going to remove the name change here, and I'm going to try 2004 instead of 2003. And if this works, you'll see it pop up here, and I think this does work. Yep. So now that that came up, I know that the issue is Cody thinks it's a 2004 movie instead of 2003. So I'm going to go to the actual file on my computer, and I'm going to change that in both locations because I have two RAID arrays and I have my movies backed up on two different hard drive sets. So I'm going to switch this to 2004 in both locations. and then I'm gonna scan it in. And that way, if you ever lose your library and have to scan it in, it should just scan in automatically from that point on. And that's basically it. Now we can scan in the movie, and it'll scan in and be in our library. So for the most part, most times the year is incorrect, but I've also seen movies like Gates of Hell, which is a Italian horror movie. I think it was called Day of the Living Dead or something like that. But Kodi needs it as Gates of Hell. There's all kinds of movies, especially when you get into imports or foreign movies, where the names are going to be different, and you just kind of have to do some detective work like this, and you can usually almost get almost any movie to scan in correctly. Um, but yeah, that's it. I hope that helped you, and have a good one.